Okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay, hi, hello. And today I'm going to talk about two topics. Okay, one topic is going to be mature couple shooting on the budget, but couple arriving to the studio and photography is for her confidence. Okay, so I was creating erotic photography, portrait, nude portraits for the lady, for mature lady, but the couple arrived. Okay. And the second topic I will discuss is about a guy booking erotic photo shoot with hot and sexy brunette model. Okay, so two things I'm going to talk today, right? Okay, so starting from this couple. So there are people who are interested to visit London. Okay, and during the visit, when they're visiting London, they would like to do something hot and sexy, frisky, risky, right? And they're booking events. And very often, people who are arriving to London just to browse around and walk around London, they are coming to my studio. Okay. So they come to my studio today, and I had a quite nice shoot, right? But in the reality, I can tell you, people are booking a photo shoot for a budget. Okay, and they have a budget, and this is how much they can spend. Okay, and they're booking 1 hour and a half photo shoot. Okay, in the reality, I shot 4 hours. Okay, and that is the real situation. When you are in a younger state, right? When you post, when you grow up with the phone in your hand, when you was doing selfies every day, this is one state, and this is one preparation level. Okay, when mature couple arrives, and I remember we were shooting black and white, watching on the black and white TV and shooting black and white film. Okay, and then there was color film, and then there was digital cameras, right? Automatic cameras and stuff. Okay, so when you come from that generation, and this couple was in their 60s, okay, it is not straightforward and it is not very quickly it happens for you. Okay, so I said to them that in the studios, the things happening this way. We can preset the light and make it perfect for them, right? And then on one lighting shoot all the hot and sexy outfits that they bring, and that's going to be one type of the shoot, okay? Or we just go into creative mode and prepare for every lighting, for every outfit, different lighting, different backgrounds, different settings, changing around and experimenting and trying new things with the posing, with the body language, with the sexual energy, and so on. Okay, so I can tell you that we were shooting instead of 1.5 hours. I just wanted to see how long it takes. Okay. So at the start, it is normal for every person to be worried, to be nervous, to be stiff, to be frozen, to be not in control of your body. Okay, it just a state, when you all stiff. Okay, when this is the body looks differently. Okay, when people are nervous, I am nervous as well. They don't understand this. When they loosen up and they relax, I am shooting and creating better. Okay, when there is tension in the studio, I also feel it, right? And so there are people who are in the mature generation. Some of them, they are perfectionists. They want to come to the studio and they want to make every pound worth. Okay, and they want to look gorgeous, Claudia Schiffer situation. Okay, straight away, because they watched a lot of pictures of Vogue. Okay, and I just saying to her, you're putting too much pressure. You too much for you. You need to relax. That's the first thing what you need to do. Okay. So how you make woman relax? Of course, you ask husband to come. Okay, to come and just be that safe point, safety point. That pressure point that she can, lean on someone, right? I asked husband to touch her, right? This is the normal things that I'm doing in the studio to distract the person when he is putting on too much, you know, how to say, this is like one off chance, okay, and you have 1 hour and a half, and it's sometimes it's a lot for people, okay, to just take on. And I said, this is going to be much longer, okay, you relax, I will tell you when you will be starting shooting and looking well in front of the camera, because the first shots you most likely don't like, right? When you're doing it first time, okay, and when, like, I've mentioned this in my video, when you're going to drive, okay, no one thinks that the moment they sit down, you know, to drive the car, and this is their first time, they're gonna be in a Schumacher situation. No one thinks this way. Somehow with the photography is different. They think that the photographer is there behind the camera to go into their body and to press those buttons, that human body will relax, okay, will start, you know, posing, start showing, start, you know, looking, start expressing themselves. You know, it's up to them, and it's responsibility on their part, okay, and it takes time, and it takes a lot of goes, and a lot of times to repeat certain things, testing certain things. It just takes time. For normal person who never done photo shoot before, not even in front of the camera, okay, they need 1 hour, 2 hours just to relax, okay. I'm not talking about shoot. Yes, in that 1 or 2 hours, of course, there will be successful shots, of course, okay? But they are expecting to have every shot successful, okay? And that's a bonkers situation, right? That's the bonkers situation. It has to be a time when people absolutely relax, okay? Let the things go, right, and just stop worrying, okay, and stop being perfect, right. And I was so rushed, okay, I was so stressed during that time that I had to calm her down, okay. I said, this is too much, I can't shoot it, you have to slow down, you have to move gradually, we have to establish connection together. I am moving one step, you moving next step, okay. This is like dancing with your photographer when you're shooting. It's not just you doing whatever you're doing, okay. So when we go into that rhythm together, we need to feel each other, okay. When I'm shooting, especially women, you see, when I'm shooting couples, it's a different situation. Couple have a connection with each other, okay. Couple create sexual intimate moments with each other. When the woman by herself on her own and she wants to have really perfect pictures, it's a huge pressure on her, okay. It's a huge pressure on her, and she's start doing ridiculous things, okay. No, seriously, which is not graceful, okay. And the body, what's happening with the body at that time, okay, my just camera goes crazy here. What's happening with the body at that time, you know? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, right? Let me just fix that camera. No, it's better this way. Okay. So you releasing your demons. No, seriously. If you are stiff and frozen and you're trying to relax and you're trying to create and you're trying to perform, okay, you need to lose control. Okay? When people losing control, they're going into ridiculous poses. Okay? And that is normal. Okay, that is normal. Then they shake this everything off, and then they start, posing one way, the other way, okay. And that's the learning process in the studio. Then they learn to whom they posing, because they posing to me, and they're posing into the light. If they're posing away from me or away from the light, the pictures will not go very well, okay, because they're looking away from the light. So they're learning to work with the light as well, okay. Then they're learning to move, okay, and to create the movement, right? And to create sexual energy and to make their faces as well, okay, in a certain way. So it's a lot of to take in. It's like driving, okay, because you need to look at the rear window, you need to look at the side windows, right? You need to feel what you're doing with the gear, what you're doing with your pedals, brake and escalate what you're doing, and then holding the wheel, okay? It is very similar like shooting erotic photo shoot. People think this is so straightforward and simple. But like I say, mature people arrive, they want a great results. Okay, and today I just did myself a test. Yes, I could let people go. They booked 1 hour and a half of the photo shoot, but only 1 hour it took her to relax. Seriously, and just let go of that kind of, build up in her body. Right? So we processed that stress. We, of course, invited the husband into the scenes, okay, into the set. So he will touch her, perform with her. Then, while she was changing into her sexy outfits, I was shooting him, setting up the lights. Okay, and of course, I was making his portraits and stuff, right? And so for a woman by herself, okay, women always need more time. When women shooting first time and they doing it for their body confidence, and can you imagine, I am just telling you this because when people arriving at 60 years old and they shooting for their body confidence, okay, at 60 years old, okay, they're still not confident in their body, and they creating erotic photo shoots to be confident, because this is about time already to get rid of this, inhibitions, and forget about imperfections. And I said, okay, you have this teacher, this is troubling you, okay, but have you seen what you also have, look at that, I'm shooting this, you have amazing bum, okay, okay, you don't like this one, but let's shoot this one, and this part and this part. I said, why you want to be perfect from every angle? Is your life perfect from every angle? I said, this is the reality. This is not a dream and not a fantasy, right? So I can tell you, I shot very perfect models, okay, who would look, absolutely perfect to me. And I can tell you, looking into the mirror, they were still imperfect for themselves. They were just seeing a different picture, okay? So that's how you create the view about yourself in your head, okay? That's kind of a, you see, illusion you will be living on, okay? And it depends on imagination. Seriously, this husband loves her, okay? Adores her. He's just laughing at her because she's being like too much at this age. You can't be already, at 60 people have to loosen up and little bit relax, okay? They're not 20, they can be perfect. Yes, the hands are saggy, no, yes, okay, then the other maybe parts of the body are saggy as well. So what? Okay, so what? You are sexy. You actually was able, she was able 4 hours to perform up and down, sit and stand, and this way and this way. Can you imagine? So she had an energy. She had few cocktails, okay, and we were shooting and shooting and shooting. She was naturally posing, okay, naturally just standing. And I was like, every moment saying like, okay, wait, I need to shoot this down. Wait, I did not need to pose her. She already been in her body and comfortable in her body, comfortable within her body. We were shooting, of course, explicit shots as well, okay? And it is like that. Okay, if you're shooting your portrait and only shooting your face, okay, 1 hour is enough. 1 hour is enough, okay, to shoot your face. But when people want to shoot their face, then they want to shoot outfits, then they want to shoot their body, then they want to shoot undressed naked, okay, then they want to shoot explicit shots, then they want to shoot some shots as a couple, okay, then they want to play a little bit, as a couple on the camera. Then I had a little bit of the video, okay, just to make them a small reel, okay, just to show them that photography is not everything, that they know that video gives another dimension, okay, especially when people are moving, okay, when people are moving, when they're doing certain tai chi, energy moves and energy do not stop. I could see this. They're perfect for filming this type of people, right? When I'm creating photography with people, I need to explain them that they have to create a momentum and moment and use incremental ways, okay, because in that second I have to shoot and press the shutter 60 times, to actually, because she's just straight away moves doing a lot of things. And when you're doing, slowly going into the pose, doing something, right? It's just like I slowed her down and we start getting results in the studio, okay? And why people need to slow down? Because they think they rush, run. She will do as many poses or as many options as possible in that way. And I just caught myself, in this conveyor. Okay. And sometimes you need to slow down to create a quality. Okay, so photography, it's not about quantity, especially erotic photography. It's about the feeling, and I'm explaining her, okay, that when we are shooting at the beginning, okay, the files will be much weaker than at the end of your shoot. At the end of your shoot, your energy, and you will be in your zone, okay, you will be pumped up, you will know enough information, you will be long time dressed and dressed, you will be absolutely confident and comfortable with me. It's going to be different shoot, okay. Imagine squashing and how to say, and fitting that 4-hour session which I had with her in 1.5 hours, you know imagine that. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. There are people who coming for budget photo shoot. Okay, and when there is no extremely sexual stuff involved, I can dedicate that time. Okay, and I can give them more time because they needed to create successful photography. People think that they will come for 1.5 hours and they will have pictures. Yes, they will have pictures. What quality of these pictures there will be? If they not feeling it, if I see that they are not in the vibe, if I see that they're not ready yet, okay, and that I need to work with them and put them into one zone, into the other, try this, try that, one outfit and the other. The guy is saying, oh, let's put the sexiest outfit. I say, no. Why would you ruin this outfit? Because now she's not ready to shoot yet. Okay, let's put it and wear it at the end of the shoot when she is the hottest. It's like you're cooking the meat, you're cooking, and then it's become from raw, okay, it's become medium or well done, right? That's when you need to put the hottest and sexiest outfit when she is ready. Okay, that's kind of a photo shoot. So it's step by step. It's like going into the lift, okay, stepping into the lift and then going level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. There is a level when people losing control, just losing control, and they start creating within their body, within their mind. They just understand what's happening at that moment, okay, they stop pretending, stop how to say, acting even, okay, they just being themselves, okay, and they express themselves, and finally in that moment, and the movements click and the body clicks and the head clicks, everything works for their benefit, okay. That is when the photo shoot becomes successful. Okay, so I was shooting today a couple, okay, who never had a professional shoot before. They were shooting each other. Okay, he was taking pictures of her. Okay, and she wasn't happy with his pictures. Okay, so they went to see a professional, and he dedicated this time, and this photo shoot was for her. Okay, but like I said, they booked 1 hour and a half. It was a budget shoot, and I was shooting 4 hours. Okay, 4 hours, because first of all, they bring a lot of hot and sexy outfits. Okay, then second of all, it took a really long time for her, more than 1 hour, just to warm up, just to warm up. Okay, and start actually creating and start making something. Okay, because so what that you are wearing a sexy outfit, but your face is not happy, you just don't feeling it, you just don't understand what you're doing, how you're doing, you're just not happy. Okay, and that's the thing. Okay, you can make amazing settings. Okay, you can put a background behind, and you can sit her on the golden chair. If she feels like shit, or she's not up for it, the energy is not there, she don't feel sexy at that moment, it's not gonna happen. And it's not up to me. It's not up to me to create this hot and sexy pictures. That person who sits in front of me have to feel that energy within her. Okay, and of course I am there to explain her and give her as much information and help. Okay, how to move. Okay, how to pose, how to get into that zone. Right. So yeah, and how to say, it's just people do not understand when I'm talking about successful photo shoot. You can do any kind of photo shoot. Okay, you can do pictures in 3 minutes. Okay, but what will be the quality of those images? When we created photography with her, and this guy was, yeah, I understand. You were making like art here, yes, I understand. I said that I'm gonna change lights, I'm gonna change the settings, I'm gonna change the backgrounds, she's gonna change the outfits. I'm gonna move around constantly and do things, okay, for her. And then when people see that this is a serious war going on here, okay, they actually go into this, okay? It's not that it's a chair, this is, the light setting, one light there, one light there, and that's it. And you sit down, you smile, left, right, another outfit. This is not that type of a photo shoot, okay? It's a serious creating artwork shop, you know? When people are undressing and they're trying to be like really hot and sexy in front of the camera. Okay, and this is not straightforward. You think that you can do it, it is so easy. Okay, but not for everyone. Not when you are in your 60s. Okay, not when you are doing this first time. Okay, and I can tell you, imagine living the whole life and then you're just doing a photo shoot for your confidence. And then it clicks in finally. Okay, who you are. Okay, what is it you represent? Okay, what is it you can do, right? And that's the memory. I said to her that the images that she create today, when she will be older, okay, she would love the ones which are wasn't successful in her opinion. Okay, and I said to her that the energy that we made, it's gonna be a code, right? That's how she can rejuvenate, go back to that state. Okay, we always look for youth, youth elixir, something that will make us younger. The energy can make us younger. Okay, we cannot go back in time, but we can actually record things and place the energy in our artwork, in our photography, in our videos, and then go back and see. That's what we do with kids' photos. It's a different energy, of course. Okay. But when we talk about feminine energy, right? Sexual energy, sensual energy, that's what we were creating today, right? Confidence in being a woman. and accepting, of course, all your imperfections. And I don't know any woman, okay, who would say that she is perfect. Like I said before, I've already seen a lot of perfect models. Believe me, they don't think that they are perfect. And the ones who think they are perfect, the ones who think that they are perfect, they have different imperfections they don't see. So that's how I'm saying, no one is here perfect. Life is not perfect. Why people want to be perfect, I don't know. They should be themselves. Okay? They should be themselves. So that's one thing, right? Talking about mature people trying to create erotic photo shoots and trying to be so perfect. Okay. So perfect. Be as a model. Oh, I've seen this picture somewhere, this and that, and trying to be and recreate something they've seen. Okay. And that's great. Okay. That's great if you want, to recreate something. But at the beginning, you need to become or understand who you are first. Okay. Because if you can't pose for yourself and present your body, what's the point with someone who is there on the picture? Okay. It's all about you. So that's what I work on people's confidence, on people's perception, right? How they see themselves, how they feel, okay, during the photo shoot. And of course, I show them different ways how body looks in a different lighting, okay, how your movement changes you in front of the camera, okay. You stay one way, you move, you look this way, different and go, dimensional movement, right? Because when you create movement, of course, you create different shapes, right, in front of the camera. And I showed her the shapes that she've created. And then we were practicing different shapes, okay? And when you're practicing and you're working with yourself, within yourself, you understand, how you should sit, how you should present yourself. Okay, that's what you understand. Now let me go back to a second topic is about erotic photo shoots with hot and sexy models. Okay, that's another very popular topic for men. Okay. So I was just chatting now with one guy who has a request for hot and sexy model. Okay. And also I can tell you this situation start from the budget. Okay, so this couple who was shooting now, they were shooting a budget photo shoot, and it did not include anything very sexual because it was photo shoot for her. Okay, so when it's a photo shoot for her and it's a training for her and confident booster for her, it's one thing. Okay, it's not really sexual. It's just a woman working about her body, okay, and undressing, okay. Yes, she's feeling sexual energy and stuff, but that's not the same photo shoot when the guy is trying to make out with the model in my studio. It's a different vibration, okay. So what I'm telling you now here, when guys would like to book an erotic photo shoot with hot and sexy model, okay, this is very often happens is that they check what is my price. Okay, they see that the photo shoot 1 hour cost 540. Mm-hmm. So now I can invite as many models as I want, okay, because she will be pricing me. I am shooting, like this guy is shooting, and he thinks he can invite a bunch of people into my studio and pay just for himself. Can you imagine? That's the logic. That's the logic. So they think that they will pay for themselves, but invite as many people as they want. Okay. And that would be how to say different if they would go to restaurant, okay, if they would book a table in a restaurant, right, and they would invite people, they would pay for every person they invite unless they have different arrangements, right? But usually that's what happens, okay. Somehow they think that in the studio they would behave differently, okay, and they just pay for themselves, and then the studio will pay for those people who they invite. That's not the case, okay. That's not the case. So this is the first very interesting situation. Shooting for a budget. Okay, shooting for a budget. He said that he has a budget for 800. Okay, and now my photo shoot service costs 540 per hour. Okay, so he's inviting then one person. Okay, one person, and then he wants me to find a model for 300 pound whatever, which is possible. Okay, which is possible, but then model would not perform, sexual games and so on. Okay, it could be like a simple model most of the time. Okay, that kind of a situation. But then people do not include anything, what related to post production. They just forget that there is editing in there. They just want to shoot 1 hour, be with the model 1 hour, and then someone else has to do a post production. Someone needs to pay for a model, someone needs to pay for a model shooting in the studio, and then someone needs to pay for editing and post production. Okay, so that's how we're talking. So we are coming from a budget, okay, and then we're going into kind of a realistic situation, right? So realistic situation is this: I'm sending this guy pictures of my models, very hot and sexy models. I asked him what kind of the models he would like, blondes or brunettes. He prefer brunettes. Okay, I'm sending him brunettes, and I'm saying these type of models are available. Okay, and these models are 2,000 per session. 2,000. Okay. That's not included into the photo shoot. It's just the model's fee to shoot with the guy, okay, on camera and on film to create erotic photography and videos. That's only the model's fee, 2,000. Okay. No, seriously, the guy liked the models. Okay. So he's okay to pay models 2,000, but he's then asking like, so then I'm paying you 1 hour, like it's just like this is very hard with the budget people, because they do not understand that every person they invite, they need to pay for that person. Okay, they invite, it's one thing, right? Then they need to pay for post production as well. Okay, there will be another service included when you do a photo shoot. You see, when you even film videos, the edited movies do not come out at the end. You need to go into certain softwares and do a post production, and that's a service. And usually it takes time. It doesn't happen like very quickly, you know. So that's the thing. So people want to shoot for a budget, okay? And this guy wanted to shoot his solo shots, photography, right? Then he wanted to invite someone, me, for example, right? We'll find a model for him, a hot and sexy model. Then me will speak and arrange, this shoot he would like. There are certain requirements he would like to do. He has some fantasies, okay? So I would just be talking with the models, agreeing on that. Then I will be collecting the deposit, okay, for model service. Then I will be collecting deposit for a studio, okay. And then what's happened after is that everyone arrives, okay. Me usually sending a confirmation about the booking and then reminder, okay, that they need to be that time at the studio. Also, I'm checking with the model, okay, so that the model will be on time and ready and bring certain outfits and look sexy and how to say rested, right? All kind of things. So there are many things involved when you are booking a photo shoot with model, you know. There are many things you need to coordinate, and studio can help book a model, but that's the service, you see. I don't know, it looks like a service to me. So hiring a model and booking a model, right? It is a service, okay? And then model provides its own service. And you see, when you're shooting alone in the studio, it's one price, right? When you're inviting a model to the studio and shooting two of you, okay, it's another price. Studio will not cover, okay, the model's fee, and studio will not cover the shoot for the model. Okay, the client will pay that. Okay, that's what's happening during the photo shoot with the model. Okay, clients usually pay for the model and for the shoot with the model. Okay, so the studio can contribute is finding the model and helping to arrange the shoot. Okay, then client will be paying the model itself. You know, that's what's happening. So client will wait for the model. Model will arrive. If he's happy with the model, he will pay model's fees. Okay, before the photo shoot takes place. You know why? Because it happened to me that the shoot happened, and there was financial situations with the clients. Okay, so I don't want these situations will happen after the shoot. Okay, clients have to pay in front. You know, that's what I've decided, and that's what will be happening. Okay, so that we will not be in in trouble. Okay, oh my gosh, that's all through the experience, you know. So that's kind of a thing. So guys are absolutely happy to pay a model 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. When they see the girl, how sexy is the girl, they're happy to pay. My problem is why they are not happy to pay the photographer. Why they think that the less they pay, the better. Okay, imagine this situation when they're offering a model 2,000 and then they offering a photographer for a shoot, erotic photo shoot, yes, filming as well, and editing 500. Is it funny? I think it's funny. You know, it's just I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing there, you know. So that kind of a situation with budget shoots, you know. So they find money for a hot and sexy model, okay, and then they trying, you know, to make an arrangements on the budget level, okay, with the photographer, videographer, and then they think that someone else then edit them, most likely for free, okay. So photo shoot includes a preparation, booking, okay, then creative time in the studio, and of course it's include post-production time. Come on. If you would, you know, most likely, probably most popular for adults are photo shoots, wedding photo shoots, okay, for adults, okay, because if you get married and you are a couple in the relationship, most likely you will have a wedding photographer. Okay, if you never had a photo shoot before, probably that would be your first photo shoot. Okay, it's very unlikely that wedding photographer will give you pictures the same day. Very unlikely because it's an event. Okay, they're shooting for a few hours, and like I say, I shoot between 2 to 4 hours per session, right? Then I need to clean the file, I need to sort the file, edit the file, create maybe, you know, galleries. Usually these are the galleries. Okay, then edit finals, again a certain standard, create color and black and white collection, that maybe albums, maybe whatever. Okay, and it takes time. This is a post-production process. Okay, so when I shoot few hours, I edit 2 days. Okay, 2 days, you know, because I do a creative photography, and what that is, I cannot edit in a bulk manner. Okay, every picture has to be edited manually, because every picture manually I am lighting and setting up. Okay, that's the problem with me. Okay, if I would keep one lighting as other studios do, okay, then it will be not a problem to edit. You just select all the images and then do presets, and that would be done. Okay, but I'm doing it manually, and I'm shooting raw. Okay, raw. So that's why I think that I'm creating amazing art. It just in post production it takes time, okay, to edit. So everyone who's booking an erotic photo shoot with hot and sexy models need to understand that they are paying for a model service, and they are paying for the model being in the studio with them. Okay, it means that you will create make love scenarios. Okay, and that would be not one person but two people in this make love scenario, and they're paying for that scenario and for that service to the studio. Okay, it is totally different if the person will be by itself alone. That will be one shoot. Okay, when there are two people, okay, it is a totally different shoot. Okay, and a different price. Okay, so that's how it goes. It's a different price. Why I can say it's a different price? It can't be one price just for one reason. Some people just want to make out, maybe do some kissing and cuddling in front of the camera or on film, just play some games, okay, role play scenario, something sensual and romantic, okay? And some want to stretch their anus for 1 hour, okay? These are two different videos and two different services, okay? And two different prices. I don't know. Is it clear enough for people or not? Or they think that all the fantasies are just one price, and everything is just one price. No, right? So depends on the content, depends how many people, depends what exactly they are shooting, depends how long, okay? And so on and so on. Depends on complexity, depends on many things, okay? That kind of a thing. And imagine there are so many out there and they have different fantasies and they all think that this is one price for everything, you know? And especially this way, that's why I'm so skeptic about budget people. Especially when budget people arrive to the studio, they think they can shoot anything and everything, you know? Anything and everything, right? And that's the thing, okay? Because they have a limited budget, they would have to have a limited shoot, and that is logical. Okay, that is logical. When their budget is unlimited, then they can unlock their possibilities and have unlimited shoot, and I am welcoming that. Okay, I'm happy to shoot. Okay, it is a problem when they start pushing the start pushing the limits. Okay, especially like even today, we had we had. We had maybe 8 outfits to shoot. Okay, 8 outfits, maybe more to shoot today. And the booking was for 1.5 hours. Okay, 1.5 hours. It's 90 minutes. Okay, so it means that every 10 minutes she would have to change. Let me just tell you that the changing takes around 5 minutes. Then lighting, setting up new light, not the same lighting, okay? It takes around another 5 minutes. So if it's 8 changes, and at least, right? And 5 minutes, it's already 1 hour just to change the lights and totally, not even shooting, just changing the setups, okay? And just change. So that's how you see the time flies in the studio. That is how, if you're changing for every outfit, you're changing the lighting, and I'm changing the lighting 2 3 times during the outfit, okay, just one outfit, then they changing into the outfit the moment they take one off, okay, including stockings and then suspenders and whatever, sexy outfits. It's not like changing the hat. Okay, changing the hat, you just take one hat off and then put another on. But when you have a woman changing, right, she needs to change the whole outfit, shoes, accessories, all this, stuff. It takes time, okay? And when they bring 8 outfits and book 1 hour, it means that the photo shoot has to be a conveyor, you know? And when they are 60 years old, okay, it's just not possible to fit it in 1 hour and a half. It's just not logical, okay? And especially when you never done this shoot before. Okay, you've never done erotic photo shoot professional before, it takes automatically longer. The first outfit takes much longer to shoot than the others because people are just not feeling it. They are not in the zone. It's not up to me, and I can tell you they affect me as well. Okay, if they are not in the mood, not in the zone, not in the vibe, When you are a creative person, and I am very much, I'm very sensitive. I feel people, okay? I am not in the zone and not in the vibe as well. So I am working with her and we together getting out of it. And I'm, checking all the angles and trying everything to bring us out there, okay? That's my job. That's what I do. So that's the thing. So erotic photo shoot with hot and sexy models, of course, will be totally different experience, because this is all about mating and having a sexy time, okay, and having erotic plays, right? And the model is taking a charge. Okay, people who do not want to be by themselves, okay, do not want to be alone, do not want to perform, they don't feel that they are good in front of the camera, they are going with the models, they're smashing it, okay, because model is there to stimulate them, to motivate them, to hide on the imperfections, to move them around, okay, to bring the mood, to bring the party, the model just changing the dimension, okay. When you have a hot and sexy lady in front of you, of course you are getting loose quicker and letting go much faster. It's just obvious. It's just obvious, right? So when guys are shooting by themselves, they also take time. They also take time, like ladies, okay? They just don't need to put all these bells and suspenders on, okay? But they also taking time. Not that long, but taking time, because people, you see, they have this emotional stress packed in their body, okay? And this stiffness and this frozenness and this awkwardness and this shyness and this embarrassment and this, there are so many things what is stuck in your body, you processing all of that to create a great erotic photos. You're processing that. You can't create erotic photography when you're feeling ashamed. You can't. So that's what people are doing. They're processing all the negative information and negative emotions in their body in order to make hot and sexy pictures. Okay, unless they are arriving confident. Okay, unless they are arriving on point, unless they are already in their zone. And I can tell you, if you're an actor, that's exactly what I see straight away. People don't need to get ready. If people are professional models or actors, they don't need to get ready. You can start shooting with them straight away, and you're actually surprised how quickly you finish the shoot. It's easy as a breeze. Shooting with models, it's straightforward. Shooting with normal people who are scared, afraid, to do something, how they will look, this is this way, it's longer. Okay, so that's all I wanted to say. I can talk about erotic photo shoot with hot and sexy models. How exciting is that for guys, okay, to try new things. For those, I recommend, for those who had erection problems, tantric models are very good, okay, option for them, okay. And the ones who would like to be, in the adult movies and try some hardcore or some kind of a situation, then, girlfriend experience with escort models is the best take, is the best option for them. Okay, that's what I would recommend for the boys. And yes, when they shoot with the hot and sexy model and they see the artwork, of course the confidence coming, levels going up. Okay, so that's why I've created this service, because everyone wants to bring their confidence up. you know Confidence is sexy. Confidence is something what everyone needs. you know That's the information we are processing here. In erotic photo shoot, when you're undressing and when you're confident in your body, it is sexy or not sexy. You can see straight away. You can't be sexy and not confident. You know what I mean? No? You can't feel shy, awkward, embarrassed, nervous, and vibrate confident sexual energy. You can't. That's what I'm saying, you know? That's why people need to process this information, because you see all these emotions and feelings, they are stuck in their body. And the body language, which we are working on at the beginning, at the first stage of our shoot, it's showing everything. Okay, like I said, it's a stiffness, it's a nervousness, it's awkwardness, it's shyness, it's embarrassment, it's many things. You know, it's many things, and everything stuck in your body. So thank you very much for your attention. I don't see many questions. I can say hi very quickly. What accent is that? Every time I do this video and I answer. This is from Lithuania. That's the answer. Okay. Enjoy. My hand went wet. Standing. Thank you. Hi, hello, everyone. Hi, hello. I'm just like very quickly here saying hi. Hi, hello. Hi, hello. This video was about erotic photo shoots, and I've started with mature couple shooting in London, visiting London and coming for erotic adventure. And we were doing a confidence boost for a woman. And like I say, in their 60s, they still need their confidence. Okay, they still need to feel sexy. They need to feel feminine. They need to feel wanted. Okay, and even the husband. Okay, 100% happy. Don't see any imperfections. She is so amazing. She's the best for him. She needs that proof for herself. Okay, she needs to do that shoot to make sure that she is still hot and sexy. Okay, and that's what I'm saying, right? That's what I'm saying. We need to know, we need to see it, we need to feel it, we need to vibrate it, right? Hi, hello, hi, hello, hi, hello. Saying hi to everyone. Okay, I don't see much questions today. Great. So let me go then. I'm a little bit tired. Okay, thank you so much for joining, and I will see you tomorrow. I will be more enthusiastic. Okay, thank you so much. And today was two topics. Okay, two topics. One is ladies shoot is much harder for me because they are very much perfectionist and they know what it is great and sexy pictures. Okay, amazing pictures for them. Okay, so it takes much longer. And another topic was for men booking erotic models for erotic photo shoots. These sessions are quite easy for me, okay, because models doing the main job. I don't have to get involved and work on their confidence, okay, and that at that point, because model is compensating that. When the model is next to the person, no matter he done photo shoot, not done photo shoot, if that's a sexy model, they shine. Okay, they just feel happy. They just feel this model knows where to go, how to do it, how to go about it. It's no brainer for me shoot. Okay, so I'm happy to have photo shoots with hot and sexy models. All I want is my clients to understand that budget photo shoots, okay, are non-sexual. Okay, I don't do sexual photo shoots on the budget. Okay, so they have to raise the game, right? If they are happy to pay model 2000, okay, they have to raise the game and pay a photographer in the studio. Okay, that's the thing. I don't do any more budget with hot and sexy models. This is going to be a premium shoot. You understand? That's what's going to be. Okay. And now, thank you so much and see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye.